Welcome to your 5 minutes of personal and professional development. Today, we're going to distill the book Principles by Ray Dalio, a work that has guided one of the most successful investors of our time. Imagine having an operating system for making better decisions in your life and at work. That's Principles by Ray Dalio. This isn't a book about finance. It's a manual for thinking more clearly, acting more effectively, and building a successful life based on reality, not on how we wish it would be. Dalio, founder of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates, shares the rules that took him from a two-bedroom apartment in New York City to the top of the financial world. Ray Dalio's journey wasn't a straight line to success. In fact, he almost lost everything in the 1980s. It was this devastating failure that forced him to develop a method, a set of principles to avoid making the same mistakes again. The central idea is simple but powerful. Reality is the engine of progress. To succeed, we must be hyper-realistic, meaning we must accept and deal with reality as it is. Dalio proposes a formula. Dreams plus reality plus determination equals a successful life. But to apply this formula, we need a process. He summarizes it in 5 key steps. First, have clear goals. Decide what you want to achieve. Second, identify problems and don't tolerate them. They are opportunities to improve. Third, diagnose those problems to find the root cause. Don't just treat the symptoms. Fourth, design a plan to eliminate those causes. And fifth, push through to completion. This 5-step loop is the engine of personal and professional evolution. But there are 2 major barriers that prevent us from applying this process: our ego and our blind spots. Ego prevents us from acknowledging our weaknesses and learning from our mistakes. Blind spots are areas where our way of seeing the world prevents us from seeing the truth. To overcome these barriers, Dalio proposes a radical idea: radical transparency and an idea meritocracy. This means creating an environment, whether in your work team or personal relationships, where truth and honesty are paramount, where the best ideas win, regardless of who comes from them. It requires being radically open-minded, listening to those who disagree with you, and valuing constructive criticism as the greatest gift anyone can give you. It's about understanding that the power of a group of people thinking together is far greater than that of an individual. The goal is to fight to find the best answer, not to be right. What we must always remember from this book is the following. 1. Be a hyper-realist. Accept and confront reality. It's the foundation for making good decisions. 2. Pain plus reflection equals progress. Mistakes and hardships are inevitable. If you reflect on them, they become your greatest source of learning. 3. Overcome your ego and blind spots. They are your biggest enemies in the pursuit of truth and improvement. 4. Embrace radical transparency. Foster sincerity and openness to arrive at the best decisions. 5. Follow the 5-step process. Set your goals, identify problems, diagnose them, design a plan, and execute it to achieve what you want. And 6, meaningful relationships and meaningful work are essential. To be happy, you need to surround yourself with people you can be candid with and dedicate yourself to something you are passionate about. Remember that this is just a brief summary of the potential you can get from this book. Grab a copy, supporting your local bookstore if you want to learn more. Share the summary in your communities and WhatsApp groups to keep the chain of help going. If it has served you, you can make it serve someone else. Don't miss the next summary.